you know?
It's never just one person's fault. If I'm mad at him, chances are it's not just his fault. I mean, it's it's always a chance. You know what I mean? Like, it's always like two-way street. Like, it's not just like you can't put all the blame on someone. You know, things happen. You just work through it. It's how you get through it, talk through it, work it out, figure it out.
Who wants to see our new cabinet?
Look how big it is.
We took our building to the next level.
So this was like our TV stand, and you could see everything before. It looked like that, but then close them. Now you don't have to see all the storage stuff because it closes.
We learned how to do hinges. Yeah, look at that's the color it came.
Yeah.
This is the color it came.
That's like the
That's
original
the wood.
one. Like a.
Plus, guys, look at this. Did you see this feature over here?
Oh no, they didn't see that. Whoa!
A stand-up desk right here, guys.
I don't think they can see it, Mike. Can you show it? Yeah, they're like human cabinets. Like,
guys, look at the aftermath though out there. I already tried cleaning up this morning, but all the wood, the paint.
Wow, they get before the landmark.
I know. We got to do that. Then my other update is worked on. I'm gonna start training Sarah on Bubble.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What are you talking about?
So you can make the software.
No.
What?
You have Laura for that.
I thought you were gonna help build.
Okay.
Wow, she wasn't on the same page, guys.
Well, I didn't know we were doing this.
For the clients. I know, I thought we were on the same page.
Oh, yes. For the
See,
clients.
now she's a yes.
For TYT. I thought you just said the software in general.
Whoa.
No, we're putting our system in a software.
Yes, the TYT stuff.
Agree.
Everyone say their...
Wait. Oh, that was it?
Mitts went already.
Wow.
All right, everyone say that their current strength and their current weakness.
Okay.
My current strength is organization and cleaning. And it's interesting how like it changes. Weakness, probably yesterday, was focus and posture and strength. I can barely do a push-up anymore, guys.
Wow.
It's getting bad. So, I know. You don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that it's your natural skill. Do that.
I know. I just thought it would be...
You can't do a push-up?
Dude, I haven't like worked out in months.
Wow. I
Took
do
a break.
work out. What do you do when I work out?
I'm just hanging out, you know?
Wow.
Stretching, usually.
Yeah, maybe you gotta implement more.
Yep.
Building of weights.
Yep. So
I need
awareness,
more
strength,
stretching.
and focus incorporate into the life. All right, Sarah.
Good to draw awareness to that, though, so
Yep.
you know.
Exactly.
My biggest... I'm gonna start with my weakness and end on my strength.
Cool.
My biggest weakness is...
As of now.
As of now,
Or
is...
lately.
like staying on one project and making progress, like execute. Like I mean, I'll execute, but then it's like I just already almost forgot about the TYT system thing. Not forgot because it's on my list, but like just like managing everything and keeping my head above, you know, things. I can get very chaotic, so I'd say I guess organization. And then my strength is somehow I always manage to figure it out. So staying positive and multitasking in a good... I mean, I seem to get what I need to done, but I think I can get better at it. Did that make any sense?
As long as it made sense to you, it made sense to me. Yeah, it did, though.
Okay. I just need to get better.
All right, Mitts or Mihai? Can you make this? Honey?
Okay, my biggest current stand is like going beyond hours or times or like days.
I love
Find
that.
something which is one of the core product of our TIT. So working on that non-stop. And biggest weakness is like not even having a right time to sleep or eating it properly or like sleep on the right time. Like sleeping patterns has been like really disturbed, so that's the weakness past few days.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, good to have awareness.
Yep. I can, definitely relate to those days. So
Yeah.
make it a priority to get your rest and health in general.
Yep. Long term,
Yeah.
for sure. All right, Mihai?
Yeah, I don't know, kinda brain foggy today, not in my best shape.
That's your weakness. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, for today, yeah, that could be
Yep.
the weakest one. And the second one, I would say that I don't give up. I keep going at it. I'm very conscious to get the job done and finish it, and also optimize it.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
sweet. All of us together can use our strengths. We can all
Sorry.
get jacked up on our weaknesses.
Yeah, Mihai, you seem a little bit
Mitigate.
down today.
Yeah, not doing great.
Is it
Well,
just
all things
home
will-
stuff, or is it because of the work stuff?
No, not the work stuff.
Okay.
No,
Wow.
it's. I hope it will get better. If not, well, you guys will know as well.
Yep. That's all I can do is change, you know?
Yeah.
That's all that's guaranteed in life.
Yep.
Yeah.
It all works out how it should.
That's for sure.
Yep.
When you're down, you always think you're going to be down. When you're up, you always think you're going to be up. But you go up and you go down, you know?
Yeah.
True. Thank you. Thank you guys for the kind words.
Of course. Keep it up. We'll all keep doing our strengths as much as possible and mitigating our weaknesses. And a big insight about weaknesses too I've learned is like they can turn to strengths, you know, like I used to suck at learning, but now I'm like I turn that into a strength. Or even like laziness, like that can be a strength because then like you find a better path, you know, and do something to make it easier for yourself long term. But then obviously a weakness if you're too lazy to do it, you know, so it's like interesting the flips and using them and all that perspectives on strengths and weaknesses. So yeah, interesting stuff to use. Right, Sarah and I were just reflecting on some relationship advice, and we got a lot of good insights. Basically, mine are like, know the 6 human needs, like certainty, the person needs to feel special, variety, they need some variety, all these different things. And then, my biggest thing too is like, do you, but like overlap with the other person. Like for me, the business stuff, building stuff, like I always want to do that because that's what I want to do. But then also Venn diagram with Sarah as well. You know, what does Sarah want? Oh, she wants to paint. So she's going to be able to paint. Oh, she wants to do sales. I'm going to help her, you know, be in more sales.
Right.
Like
Help each
facilitate
other's
that process.
growth.
Yeah.
Yep. And then,
Always have that vision.
Always put yourself first. Like that might seem selfish, but like you have to make yourself like happy and like
Exactly.
you know, take care of yourself, your own needs, and then you can give on to others, you know.
Yep.
But-
A great paradigm from Stephen Covey is like 3 levels. And the first one is dependent. So like when you're basically born, you're dependent on that person to survive. And some people are still like that. They feel like if that person leaves, I'm going to die. And then you're, you know, dependent. You're on your own. I don't need anyone, you know. I'm good. I can survive, thrive on my own. And then intradependent, like collaborating with others and say, hey, I'm on my own and stuff. But together we can go, you know, 1 + 1 = 11, go to the next level, you know, synergy.
Yeah, and I would say the biggest thing too is open communication and like if Mike's bugging me, tell him, and then also like just connection, making time for each other. But yeah, keeping all those 6 human needs in mind and knowing your partner's love language.
True. So it's like,
And knowing all relationships take work, but when it's the right relationship, it doesn't feel like work at all.
yeah, when you go through some hard times that feel like a lot of effort,
You can
and
go
struggle,
through
all that
every
stuff.
relationship. You're
Yep.
gonna go through a hard time, or 2, or 5, but you conquer those. You know,
Yep.
that's how you come out of them. And
Oh yeah, there's
leaving in whatever that happens to, the universe has
True.
your back. You know.
every time you force something, Sarah and I are both like reverse wired. If we say you can't do anything,
Oh,
or
we
this
want
thing
it,
we
then,
want to, or say you have to behave this way, I want to behave the other way.
Right.
That's just like how we're wired, whatever, how our brain are wired, or
You
from
still want to feel like you're being
strict
controlled.
childhood or whatever. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but if you tell me I can do whatever, I'm gonna ideally make the right choice, you know. But if you say you can't do this,
Right, you
have
can't
to do
control
this,
anyone, you know.
makes me say,
you
well,
have to, for
I
your
want
own
to.
sanity, let go and just let things happen how they are meant to
Yep.
happen.
Exactly.
So, ciao.
Yep. Keep on loving, keep learning. Yep. Growth happens outside your comfort zone.
Amen.
So, yep, you get to grow and evolve and just use it as a challenge. It's easier for us to say because we're not in it. When you're in it, you're like, you think it's so like hard and painful.
Oh, we've been through some challenges,
Yeah,
so don't get us
that's
wrong.
why I feel
but
like I can talk
when
on the
you
subject.
come out of it, yes, you're like, you see all these things and
Yep.
you feel like, you know, you could help anyone going through similar things or just,
Yep.
you know.
And yeah, basically overall, you have to be skilled at relationship, the skill of relationship. You have to know
Yeah.
these things like feminine and masculine, polarity.
Yep.
And
attraction, human
like
needs.
we read this book called the 7 Principles to Make a Marriage Last, and one of them that I thought was sweet was like solvable problems, like,
Right.
you know. And then another one too is, which is great, is like, don't try to change the other person too much to like what their core is. So if I try to make Sarah, I
yeah,
say,
'cause
don't
then
laugh,
they
be
won't
more
be
serious.
them.
Yeah, then Sarah's like, just laugh, just do whatever, go with the flow.
Yeah.
And then, okay, now I'm more go with the flow, so I'm more neutral towards that level and more serious, and then more like we go with the flow. Then she's more serious. We just even out. There's no attraction. Then we just kill each other, you know, basically.
Right. You have to remember why you fell in love with the person because they were them. So let them continue to be them. And
Yeah.
if there's something they should be doing for their own sake, health, you know, to get better, it's a bad habit or something, like you can like be there and support and like want to help them change, but they got to do that, you know.
Yep.
You can't
That's-
be overbearing.
Yeah, no, it's a really good thing. Like, why you were so attracted to the person is like these opposites, but then later in the relationship, you try to change it. Like that great example, like Sarah, like laughing all the time, and I'm like serious, got to get things done. Like I still am attracted to that. And then yeah, whatever reason, like I think like lower level when I wasn't aware of this would like, you need to be serious more. We need to be focused, productive. You know, get things done. X, Y, Z.
And you're masculine, you know?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That's a masculine thing.
Yep. So I'm gonna keep doing me, and you're gonna keep doing you, and then
Right.
together, you know.
You
But
can't
then there's certain things too. Like it's not a black and white principle because some things like, oh, like if you're gonna leave, just let me know or something, or you know, something like that. It's not like it's changing your personality. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
So,
you have to be considerate of the other person, or if I'm gonna have outbursts, maybe I should go outside.
yeah.
If I want to be
for a walk,
hyper
yeah.
and you're in study mode, you know,
Yep.
et cetera, et cetera. But
Yep.
yeah, like accept and
So,
grow
yeah.
together and
And know that there's abundance. A lot of people get so like scarcity, the opposite of abundance, where like if this person is like the only person, this person's my everything. You know, kind of translate and you know overlaps with the dependent thing, like you know.
right, you have to just let go. That's when you just let go because it's like you can't put all your eggs in that. This person has to be all these things. That will be draining. And that person, it's gonna make you unhappy. You have to just do what you can to be the best person, make yourself happy. Then obviously you want to satisfy, your spouse's needs, like help, deliver on the 6 human needs, like what you can do, know their love language, stuff like that. But you can't just live for anybody else like solely. I mean, that's just
True.
sad in itself,
True.
So
Especially, I think it's from the more masculine too. Like, I learned from David Data, the way of the superior man. Like, if you put the girl first and then try to like appease her, all this stuff, it's gonna go nowhere. But like, do your mission, and then like, still obviously, support her and her needs and her goals and all that stuff.
right, but nobody wants to feel you're just living for them. Like that puts too much pressure. That like say
Yeah,
Mike was
on
just
both
trying
people.
to live for me.
Yeah.
That it's like I don't want to be the person that has.
True.
It's like it's just no. So it's just like a lose all around. So yeah, focus on win-win and just
True.
growing.
Reminds me of creating content. Like if I always focused on you, like what are your needs? What do you want? You want this,
Yeah.
this? Be all over the place and trying so hard. And it's like, okay, this is what I want to talk about, relationships right now.
Right.
Does it overlap with what you want to learn about? Maybe. Maybe you'll click on this video. Maybe you won't. Watch this,
Right.
So,
Be 100% too like true to yourself and like open to your partner, Like communication is so important, even if you like think it's bad or like you're afraid what they think. It's like, if anything, it's only going to bring you guys closer,
I know.
So I just think that that's huge. In a lot of relationships, people aren't willing to say like, hey, you're not doing this or that, and like I'm not getting my
True.
needs met. Like if you could pinpoint self-awareness to that and then communicate that to your partner, that
reminds me
would
of
solve a lot of
Stephen
problems.
Covey's book and one of his habits is seek first to understand. So like maybe like Sarah tries to kiss me or hug me or something. I'm like, no, I just not right now. And then she'll feel rejected, like, oh, he doesn't love me. And really, I'm just like stressed out or tired about a work thing, or just tired.
If I didn't tell him that I felt rejected, he wouldn't know how to explain where he was coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you everything.
Yep.
Just because I need him to know how I feel when he makes me mad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only for the sake, so there's no resentment then. You just get over it. You're like, oh, okay, you were in work mode. I got it.
And also, like, build that vision together. Like, you guys are going on this vision quest together, this venture together. Like, we're going to build our lives together. You know, even it's like cleaning. Like, let's do it as a team. You know, it brings like this, like building this thing. Like, we did it as a team. Like, you had your strengths, I had mine. You learn about the person. Yes, you go through hard times. There's pain, you know, some whatever fights, those little things. But, you know, we come out stronger, you know?
Yep. Every circumstance, situation is like happening for you. It might seem hard. It might, but it's all like, just think of it as like a test. You go through it, you pass it.
Evolution, you have to learn.
Yeah.
Just like in business. Like, if I'm not providing profit for our clients, not optimizing the team, myself, like, it's going to go out of business. That's natural selection. If things aren't good enough purpose, then they do die.
Right.
So it's kind of like the other
water where you want to water, but, you know?
Develop too.
And also too, like, know when it's not the right fit. Maybe the person you're with isn't supposed to be the person you're with. I'm not saying like you have to do everything you can to work it out. I'm also saying like there's that side too, and like it's okay to walk away.
You'll never know.
Just be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and know that like it's all gonna happen. Like, it might be hard to walk away at first, but because you're so used to it.
Appreciate.
But I mean, there's
both parties need to know these skills, or else one can fuck it up. You know,
it's never just one person's fault. If I'm mad at him, chances are it's not just his fault. I mean, it's double. It's always a chance. You know what I mean? Like, it's always like two-way street. Like, it's not just like you can't put all the blame on someone. You know, things happen. You just work through it. It's how you get through it, talk through it, work it out, figure it out.
Yep. It's a skill both parties can learn. And I was just telling Sarah earlier, I'm like, one of the greatest, Sarah, one of the greatest things why I think we're like still together and survive and thrive.
Still together. We've been married 4 years, guys.
But it's like, I think Sarah's really good at relationships, because there's a principle in the book that I learned about is the 7 habits that I keep referring to. Not the 7 habits, the 7 principles of making a marriage last. Both good books. But
I'll take it.
the one of them is solve solvable problems. And then, what's the one I was about to talk about?
Solve solvable problems and
know your partner's love language, love map, and I lost my train of thought with that one. But turn towards your partner, not away from them. A lot of times I'm horrible at this. I'll turn away from them, say I don't want to talk to you anymore, say I hate you, hope you die, etc. And it's like, I don't mean those. That's if like I really get like angry.
Yeah, it doesn't come out. I mean,
but
I don't
another
think I've ever
person
said that
could
to
say,
me.
you said that to me, you treat me that way, you did that to me.
He'll get mad though, don't get me wrong. But
and it's not a good trait. I don't like it for whatever reason, but Sarah's like, let's make up.
Yeah.
Peace treaty.
Yeah.
And I'm like, true, peace. Because I can hold resentment and destruction, but that just kills me inside and kills everything around it. And that's not what I want to be.
Well, and I know we're all human too. Like, so if you I can have my temper tantrums too, but like, I don't want to hold on to that. And like, what's the point of being upset for a whole day at Mike because he got mad? Or
it's that old saying, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
It's like, exactly. I just want to like move past it. And I feel like Mike's really good too, in the sense that like, he'll talk it out, and like a lot of people don't want to say what it was that caused them to be mad or this or that. Like, you'll explain, and it just helps me like see your perspective, so it's easier.
I think a lot of people want to change the other person. This comes down to because you did this, made me feel X.
Like, he's an introvert, I'm an extrovert, and like he'll tell me like I need my introvert time. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I'm just like, whatever. He needs his introvert time, and if I want to be left alone, I'll tell him, like, stop bothering me, don't talk to me. It might seem blunt, but it is. Time. You need to know, like,
so awareness is key.
Awareness, like what you need.
To be able to use these things,
and then telling your partner, it's only going to help you both, you know? Instead of Mike trying to listen to me all the time, if he was, like, getting drove nuts, he might start to resent me, so he'll just be like, I need my introvert time, and I respect it, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some people, if they'll say, like, oh, I want to, go on an adventure more or something, like, the underlying need is, like, variety. They need something a little bit different. So you have to find a way to meet those. And again, doing you.
Yeah,
so it's like,
and a mutual
let's work
respect.
on a new project.
Yeah,
Respect, appreciation for sure.
Yeah.
All these keys.
Friday when I came home from the casino with my mom for her birthday, like my sister hadn't been over. She's like, I want to come over. I want to see inside. I'm like, well, I couldn't get a hold of Mike. I wanted to let him know if he was in work mode. So I was like, well, I'll run in first because she dropped me off. I'm like, let me run in and see if he's like in work mode. I don't want to just be an introvert. So it's like, a mutual respect for them, like I don't want to, you know how they operate and stuff like that. So it's just like courtesy, So yeah, I would say just keep growing together, do new things.
Yeah, I love that saying, method and application. Couples that grow together stay together.
And business helps us a lot with this one, I would say, because like we have.
I feel like I'm married to my team, every one of them.
Yeah,
like
I know.
No, we're not romantically
It
involved.
fulfills a lot of needs. It does. I'm
yeah.
not saying everyone has to do it, but I'm just saying it gives me my variety. It gives me, my
True.
challenges, my significance.
Yep.
Oh, I got to say, I feel great.
Oh, I
But
built this. Yep.
just do other things too. You can't just rely on one person, like your 6 needs. You have to figure out ways of.
Yeah. What is that person? Superhuman?
Yeah. You have to figure out ways to figure them out.
Yeah. Do you? Yep.
Yep. And remember why you fell in love with them in the first place.
True. Why'd you fall in love with me, Sarah?
Because you were just so different. I wrote about him in my book that Mike makes life everyday living fun. He's just full of just energy. He's very authentic, different, adventurous, just caring, giving. There's a lot of reasons, but those are some.
Thank you.
Yep.
I fell in love with you because you're sweet, smart,
Thanks.
supportive.
And funny.
Fun. No, I don't think that's why.
Oh, okay.
Not consciously, but probably subconsciously.
Okay.
Actually, I feel like I really learned to be myself from Sarah.
Wow, and I feel like I really learned to be myself from you. I feel like you've helped me not care what people think.
That's a good relationship too. Like you spiral up, like you ping off each other, like you're going up versus like down, like, oh, you suck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mike always
and then you
puts
say
in
you suck, and
perspective.
then, oh, down, so it goes like downward. You want to up, like you're doing great, like compliments, like that stuff.
Yeah, like even if say I had a bad call with a client or something, like Mike's always there to you. Like A for effort, you always and then what could you do better next time? Ways to help your partner improve, but also grow together.
Yep.
It's huge.
Our battery's about to die, so we'll wrap with that. But yeah, I just wanted to share those insights that anyone going through relationships and to take your relationship to the next level in business, in your intimate, whatever. I mean, all these things overlap. I mean, obviously there's differences between all of them, but they all have these overlap principles, needs, and XYZ,
Amen.
Amen. We just wrapped up that training call. We're calling it a night because now we're tired. Long day, but learned a lot. Trained Sarah for 2.5 hours straight on how to use bubble.is to do a client software. What'd you learn from that, Sarah?
I learned it's a lot of inputs and how
Let's go ahead, check out what we did. Keep talking.
want to do workflows. You have to. If you want to do an action.
Yes, workflow for actions. Yes.
Yes.
Look at this board we made right here. This is our board, but you can add your clients, and then whatever you put here. Can you hold this? Get some shots of it. Let's say this one was 2,000. Then it adds it up here, your total earnings, and then also access details. To Google Analytics, Webmaster, YouTube channel. You can put that, show the username and password, or you can hide it. So you don't want people to see if you're showing stuff. You can hide all the access stuff. You can show the processes. If you have a special onboarding process, you can actually make your processes down here, and then you can click this, and then you can choose a process. Let's do a status check. You can add that one or add a blank one. It adds it down here, and you can add tasks to it, each one. Basically, then you can put the inputs, put the quantity, repeating one time, who's doing it, what's the due date, and the status.
Boom.
Yep. And then notes
Right
too.
there. So you get everything done. This is going to help get everything done efficiently, effectively, on time, deliver results, keeps the client happy, keeps you sane.
Optimization.
Yep.